called Royal Block Music. Cloud 9, No Work Entertainment. It's Kurupt Young Gotti in the building. We'll be on Riverside on Friday, making it happen. Me and my brother Roscoe at the Vibe. So y'all make sure y'all come out. We'll have a good time, having some ball, drinking some Patron and smoking big. So I'm gonna see all my ladies out there too. Let's go get it. Church, the Vibe, this Friday. Kurupt. Get you.